I like that.
My name's Glen Bui. I own this house. This is out in the Tahuya National Forest, and it's a private lake. I'm a guitar player in a band called Magic Carpet Ride. We're a bunch of former members of Steppenwolf. We're out here today at my house with White Noise Paranormal. These guys are the best in the area, and they're gonna wire up my house to see if there's any activity in there. My mother passed away in this house a few years ago, and I do believe it's haunted. There's been some unexplained situations that have actually startled us, and this cat right here, we call her Kiki, she showed up unexplained about a month ago. Nobody in the neighborhood had ever saw her before, and just appeared at our door, and now she lives with us. We're in the bedroom in here, and this was originally my mother's house, and she passed away actually on the bed in this bedroom. Some of her stuff was still in here, and she had a big pink handbag that she used to take with her when she went shopping to put stuff in, and it was on a hook in the closet in here. So at that time, which was a couple of years ago, I also had a German Shepherd who's now passed away. She was an older female, and she would always sit next to me when I was on the computer, and we were sitting there one day, and she sat up because she was laying down and started looking in the closet, growling, and about 15 seconds she was growling, and I looked into the closet, and all of a sudden my mother's pink handbag fell and hit the ground. This part of the house is the entryway into the front room and into the kitchen. And I have a friend who's a producer and sound engineer for our band named Jim Hartley, and he was out here visiting me one night. We heard something, and we thought it was maybe a coat or something hitting the ground. We saw a shadow over here that reflected off of right in this area, and we heard a crash. Something definitely hit the countertop. And so I got up to investigate. We could find absolutely nothing over here. There was nothing whatsoever. Nothing on the ground, nothing on the counter, and everything was hanging up over here on the nails. And so that was a pretty scary experience.
Oh, it's red.
It is red.
Oh no. You want me to hold them when you spin them?
Yeah.
You hold them out so it spins this way. Otherwise it'll hit you this way.
I got hit in the eye. So it's real good.
It's all part of the experience.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Joe, I'm going to show you. We're going to put a camera in this room. Back in that corner facing out. If you notice these, if you barely touch them, they move. Plus we got a door, which is another trigger object, and that door over there. So we're gonna capture all of this with the one camera, and hopefully we catch something. Alright, go grab the other camera.
You okay? Do you need medical attention?
I do.
Setup takes about 30 to 35 minutes, and we set up everything from digital recorders to DVR systems. We want tonight's investigation to go as smoothly as possible.
Alright, I'll have to adjust it a little bit, but it should work. It's pretty stable on there. It's not gonna go nowhere. We got all the bases covered.
So now that we got it all set up, we asked Glenn to play guitar for us.
This could be loud. So what I'll do is I'll do a second like I just did, okay, the same thing, but you get the best out of whichever one.
You probably should have liked it.
ears are warmed up. There you go.
Wow.
That little thing I was doing, the instrumental thing, we do that at the opening of our set. We call that taking a magic carpet ride.
You know, some people believe that music could have an effect on the paranormal for all we know. We don't know.
No, I have felt weird things when I'd be sitting there, and you know, it's like, and I'd be typing away, and I felt something, you know, like, what the hell was that? And I felt like wind pass by me.
Sometimes we get a cold, feel like a cold spot or freeze, and you can feel like the hair is standing up on your arm and your back of your neck. Or
I haven't felt that, but just the wind blowing by, and mainly behind me.
Yeah.
Is it acting up? Do we have digital recorders set anywhere?
There's two, isn't there? The one on the tripod and then Luke has one. You hear that running noise? That's the toilet.
Alright. White noise in the basement, and we're going to do an EVP session.
Is there anybody here?
Do you like to move things? Are you related to Glenn? Evelyn, are you here with us tonight? Is there anybody here that wants to speak with us? We just want to communicate with you.
Could you make something move for us?
Wanna go check out the bedroom?
Yep.
Let's go back there. Wow, look at this little horse.
That's pretty cool.
Kind of like the ones in the carousel rides.
That's exactly what it's like.
Are you attached to any of the items in this house? Are you attached to any people in this house? Still might be a little bit early. Sometimes it takes a while, you know.
Should we turn this on?
It needs battery. Stop this for a second.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
It was a guy sighing one.
What was that?
It was a guy sighing one.
What was that?
It was a guy sighing one.
I just heard that again.
Dude, we heard it over there.
And I had my camera off.
Oh, did
Hello?
You really?
To turn it on. Hello? We're sitting here talking. All of a sudden, all of us heard a man sigh, like a right over there. And Joe heard it twice.
That's kind of cool that you could tell it was male. That's kind of cool that you could tell it was male. That's kind of cool that you could tell it was male, though.
Dude.
Yeah.
You know, it was obviously male.
And
Like Danielle said, it was kind of like it was coming from that motorcycle that she got
That
that big
area.
you
hit
think?
off of.
Could have been right here.
Something over
Yeah,
there is
it was-
going on over here.
Right here at the bottom of these stairs.
There's a window. Is there anything at that window?
You know, there's nobody out here. Nobody.
Nobody mocked it 2 seconds after it happened?
No.
No.
Well, I did
No.
it twice.
It did. I heard it.
That's how it always happens when they're not expecting it. You're just kind of let your guard down for a second, and you're talking, and boom. Let your guard down for a second, and you're talking, and boom. Let your guard down for a second, and you're talking, and boom. You'll hear a disembodied voice.
So what did you hear?
It was. You tell him.
We heard a man standing this around here. They heard it first over here, and then the second time over there, and he was like a or something. He's like.
I heard it the second
And
time.
he did it twice, and he was clearly a male. And it sounded like it came from in here.
Well, my father lived here too.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I had my digital recorder going, so when I get home, I'm gonna go over the
You'll be
evidence.
able to hear it.
Yeah.
The
hopefully
weird
we
thing
caught
is
it.
Joe just turned his camera off, and that's when it happened.
We have an object here that's called a K2 meter. If you come close to it, it will light up. So why don't you move your hand or come close to it and make it light up for us. Let us know that you're here. You're here. You're here. It feels like it's so like, I don't know, almost like rainy or misty or something in here, you know? It feels so
Cold.
I don't know yeah, something. It's almost like you're in a terrarium or something. That's what I kind of feel. Damp, yeah, that's it. So, let's try moving the K2 meter somewhere again, you know?
Maybe over here.
Yeah, maybe find
By
some.
the motorcycle.
There you go, by that doll. Was that your motorcycle?
Hey.
Yeah.
I just saw something. It was like about that big, and it wasn't a shadow because I saw you guys moving around. I'm watching the camera.
Mm-hmm.
It went like, looked like a head. It went straight up to the ceiling. I'm not shitting you. I could see it from right here. It went right up to there and then disappeared.
There's something about this motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I bought that on a swap meet.
Really?
Yeah, you never know.
Wow.
But it's dead. There's no energy in it.
Well,
Well, there was something in it.
Well, the battery's completely dead in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. This thing just spiked to 31.5.
The motorcycle did.
Yeah.
This thing just keeps like giving off high EMF for some reason.
Mm.
I don't know, man. Pretty freaky.
There's like something with that motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the history of that motorcycle or that dresser, but I know that dresser's really old.
You can hear those frogs.
I know.
Is there anybody in here with us? If there's somebody in here, you can talk into this red light or make something move for us. Could you touch Tina for us?
I'm warning you though, I could end up in the car the rest of the night after.
Do you like to poke people? We hear you like to poke people. You can poke us.
Danielle. What is that? What the hell?
Was that you?
What the hell is that?
Retreat.
Okay,
We're
okay.
out.
Okay. What the hell?
I was telling, what's his name, Luke? Right in this corner, and he knows when it was. 2 times, it like right here got completely dark. Let me go look in the closet, see if the cat's
Yeah,
in there.
that's kind of freaky.
That
That was.
was.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's going on film.
Oh my goodness.
No cat in here. Well, the cat's not in here.
Okay, it's time for the guys to come in here.
Yeah.
Okay, your
Yeah.
guys' turn.
Yeah.
Did we catch something?
We heard a noise in the
Yeah.
closet.
Wow.
It was in
Like
the
a-
closet.
Well, you'll see it on the video.
Oh, God.
You moved really fast. This is exactly what it looked like. You were going like this.
Wow.
Make the
Scared
guys
me.
go in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's our turn.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right. Just a few minutes ago, Tina and Danielle were in here, and as they were walking through the room, they heard a loud noise coming out of the closet, and really shook them up. You got a head up there. It's kind of creepy. I love these big walk-in closets. There's just something about them that's always kind of creeped me out. Is there anybody here that would want to talk to us? I'm standing in your closet. Tell us your name.
Who is that?
You hear that? Like a
Laughing?
yeah, a laughing. I gotta go out there. Were you guys just laughing?
No,
Are you serious?
Just outside.
they're laughing outside. You can
Oh,
hear them on the
laughing
scanner.
outside. All right. Earlier in the night, we had a little bit of activity down here. We heard a disembodied voice, and we might have caught something on the DVR. So Joe and I just returned. It's been about an hour and a half, and we're gonna do some investigating and see if it's increased. Are you the body that they pulled out of the lake? Are there any children here with us? Could you knock on something? Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Oh. That was weird.
What?
I just saw a black thing that looked like the shape of a cat come from that back there, walk towards you to the tripod and disappear, dude. He told us he had 2 cats that died here, right? It looked just like a cat, dude, but it was all black. It's kind of like parts of them were kind of missing a little bit, but the general image was a cat.
Alright, it's time for us to end our shift.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have the camera. If you're gonna move something, now would be the time. She's keeping me company.
Okay. So there's no reception, so it's just scanning, which they said was really good.
That's even better, right?
Yeah. Okay, so this device, you can talk to us through here and we'll be able to hear you right away, okay?
Oh, the cat. The cat's going to speak with us.
We'd like you to, though. Yeah.
Yeah, you like the lake? Do you like the moles? You can be honest. Hello.
Are you getting ready to talk to us, or are you trying and it's not working? If that's the case, speak into the little red dot. Right here.
We've been doing this for like, Joe came in and it's been 25 minutes since I've had the camera.
Are you gonna move something for us? What are you thinking?
Oh no.
I don't know. Nothing, but I'll check it out.
Hold on. I'm gonna make sure this is rolling in case we get a disembodied voice. So apparently in the 70s, the cops drug a body out of the lake, and I guess it was a full skeleton. We're gonna try and ask some questions and about the skeleton that they found and see if we can get any answers. Were you murdered? Did you drown here?
You hear that weird sound?
Yeah, like a wailing? Like a oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was like somebody screaming. Is this lake safe to swim?
I heard something in the water.
Dude, I heard something in the water too.
Could be,
crap.
could be a
Did you
fish.
See
that big flash in the sky right there? Yeah, dude, he was huge, like a boom. Right there, the whole thing lit up. I thought it was your camera light, but it wasn't. You don't even have a light on. The whole sky from there to there in a circle just lit up. Boom, a big flash. Oh, whoa. Bat, dude. I just got dive bombed. Dude, we just got freaking dive bombed by bats. We heard their wings buzzing our heads, dude. We're out of here. Really cool. We're finishing up our investigation and we had a blast. We had a lot of experiences. Now we got to go home, go over the evidence, and see what we find.
I brought my guitar with me because I wanted to see if Glenn could sign it. He tuned it up, he adjusted the action, and he jammed the heck out of it.
So there you go, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
Don't ever play it again, Luke.
So what I'm gonna do is, who's driving?
I'm driving.
Okay, you're gonna follow me out, and I'm gonna take you down, and then I'm gonna point. You're gonna go left on this road.
Okay.
Anyway, and stay on that. It'll take you right into Belfair.
Perfect. Okay.
So you got it. So,
Yep.
all right. Well, you guys be good,
Yeah,
man.
thank
Cool,
you.
man.
Not gonna
So
leave
much.
him out.
Give me a hug. What?
All right. Thanks for having
Give me a
us.
hug, man.
Thank you. That's awesome.
I can't see nothing. Get your motor running.